Alright, look, if you're interested in getting snags like this and break starting passes like that, and interested at shooting the ball efficiently with Hall of Fame set shot specialists, just take a moment to look at this clip right here, because I'm not gonna lie, we was cooking up. Mind you, both of the people we was playing was at a high 90 overall. And I was playing with like a 70 overall, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this gets Hall of Fame dimer as well. Like, look at this dime right here. He has like a 73. He was hitting the three ball at a high level. You know why? Because it got a little bit of sasong when you pass the ball. You feel me? I want to also mention, when you get your takeover, bro, you get a 91 three ball, and your old board goes to a 94, and your defensive rebounding is a 99. Like, look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Game. In your mouth, bitch. Alright, so enough with the talk. We're going to go ahead and jump into the attributes of the build. So the position, we're going to go center. Height, we're going to go 7 feet. Weight is 259 and wingspan is 7 feet. So we got a close shot at 88. So this gives us a good post game. So we could, like, you know, we're pretty versatile when it comes to taking it in, whatever the case is. Driving layup, I got it at a 53. I am not going to hold you. I don't really take a lot of driving layups. It's not really part of my play style. Majority of my shots is in the post. A drive and dunk, I got it at 7.3 because we do get posterizer with that, and posterizer is gonna help when it comes to like contact dunks and stuff, even if it's just bronze. And the reason why I say that is because we have our standing dunk at a 90, which gives us gold rise up and gold aerial wizard. I'm not gonna lie, the gold rise up actually does. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty strong. It's pretty. I like it. It's decent. You could put your cap breakers on here to get Hall of Fame. I think the next one is like 95. So if you really want to, you can, or you could put your max +1 on it. There's post control 87, because let me tell you something. You see that post fade phenom badge right there? That is gonna be your bread and butter, in my opinion, for this build. And the reason why I say this is because it's like this badge, you're completely unguardable. I don't care. I know they patched it. They're gonna patch it on the second update or whatever the case is, the season 1 ending or whatever. But you could definitely hit your shots with this at a high volume. And let me tell you something. This right here with a high pass accuracy, you're gonna be generating offense like crazy, because they're gonna try to double on you and help on defense. And you could read that and you could pass it to someone that's open on the wing or the key, whatever the case is. You also get post powerhouse on gold. You get post up poet on gold. You get unpluckable on silver, and you get hook specialist on gold as well. Like, this is pretty decent in my opinion. I went with a mid range at 93 because you get gold deadeye. I mean, if you want, you could go 95. You could mess around with the settings and go for 95 to get Hall of Fame deadeye. But sometimes I put my max +1 on it and I'm chilling. But one thing you want to look at here is your set shot specialist. This right here is you're going to hit all your shots at a high volume without any doubts. And if someone has any type of silver, gold, Hall of Fame dimer, oh, best believe it's gonna be lights out. You know, you're gonna be stretching the floor and stuff like that. They're gonna be testing your gangster as a big, because they don't think you could shoot the three ball. So talking about the three ball, I went with an 83 three ball because I feel like it's honestly pretty good. You get bronze limitless range, and you also get gold. Wait, oh, you already get gold deadeye from the mid range, but you get bronze limitless range, and you know it helps here and there. Free throw. Now let me tell you something about the free throw. I got this at a 77, and I feel like I hit them at a higher rate. It's really all about the animations and everything like that. But yeah, I be hitting my free throws, man. Let me try to play me like that. Pass accuracy. Okay, so you're going to want to go with the 87. And the reason why I think it's important to go with the 87 is because you're going to be getting a lot of D boards, right? So if that's the case, when you get those boards, you could launch that ball straight to Germany, bro. Like, I ain't even going to hold you, like. And you also get a LeBron animation pass badge. I believe it's 85 where you unlock the LeBron. If you want to go down to an 85, you can, but I feel like the 87 is really good because it also gives you that gold break starter. You get gold dimer. See, so this is tier 2. This is the most important thing, right? Because you get a tier 1 max +1, and you also get a tier 2 max +1, right? So one thing I did was I put, since it's tier 2, I put it on my dimer, because why not have Hall of Fame dimer as a big? Like, you know how much opportunities you're gonna open up on the floor, especially in the post, since you got your post fade phenom on Hall of Fame, and you're gonna be hitting them at a high rate. You're gonna be an offense machine. You'll be able to dish it out to anyone on your squad. They'll be able to get the attribute points from that, and they'll be hitting their shots, and you'll be generating offense. So you'll be generating points. You'll be generating assists, and you'll be generating boards. Like, tell me what this build really can do. Honestly, I went with a lower ball handle because I feel like as a big, you're not really gonna be dribbling the ball a lot unless you're creating this build for ISO purposes. You know, like, I don't really see the point of having a higher ball handle. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. I don't really dribble a lot. It's just my play style. I mean, you could adjust this build to however you really like. Speed with ball, I got a 27 because it really doesn't make sense. You're not gonna get any lightly launch badges, so it's like, why really even bother with speed with ball? And on the interior defense, I went up to an 82. You get paint patroller on silver, post lockdown on silver, and you get off-ball pest on silver. I'm not gonna lie, this build actually plays solid post defense. And I mean, it works for me. I keep my hands up, I go in the lane, I get blocks, and you know, I'm all about that. You know what I'm saying? Perimeter defense and steal, I did skimp out on it, and the reason why I did is because, you know, I'm not really gonna use this build in the perimeter. I'm really just gonna be in the post with it, playing defense, you know. And if I really gotta like expand out to the perimeter, like, I just keep my hands up and it challenges people automatically. Like, I'm not gonna lie, your presence as a big man is going to pressure other people, so they're gonna take a second guess and think about whether they should shoot the rock or not. So it's really like, when you're making your build, you want to take into account the attributes, but you also want to think about the psychology of it, right? Because when you really think about it, it's like, if you're closing out on someone, right, you got that reach already, so it's like you're already bothering them already. Like, they're seeing on the screen that you are big, and it's gonna be hard for them to stop you. So it's like, I don't really see the point in having like a high perimeter defense or steal on this build in particular. It's just my personal opinion. But I could see the benefit, I guess, if you have like a 60 steal, because you could get interceptor. I don't know what you need to have. Oh, for challenger, you need to be 6'11" anyways to have any challenger badges. So it's like, why even really bother with that? You know what I mean? One thing I did miss out on, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Is the immovable enforcer. Like, if I would have had a perimeter defense at a 62, I probably would have been, you know, more elite with the immovable enforcer. But I don't really see like the whole hype, you know, for that badge, at least for this build in particular. You know what I mean? I have an 84 block, paint controller on silver, and pogo stick on gold, and also high flyer denier on silver. I mean, when it comes to playing post defense, I'm pretty solid. You know what I mean? Like, the game is already broken for like post players and stuff like that, so you just gotta really do your part and just kind of hope for the best. You know what I mean? Keep your hands up, utilize all the resources you got for this build, utilize your height. You know what I'm saying? For the offensive rebound, I went with an 85, and for the defensive rebound, I went with a 94. And this gives you box out beast on Hall of Fame and rebound chaser on gold. Next, we got the physical attributes. So we got speed at 60. The reason why I chose to do 60 is because for the high flyer denier badge, agility, I went with 40. There's not really much of a reason why I need agility. Look at all these badges. They are locked for 6'9", 6'11", and under. So skimped out on the agility, and I went with an 89 strength, which ensures that we get the box out beast on Hall of Fame. All right. You see what I'm saying? And then lastly, the vert at a 77, which ensures us to get gold pogo stick and gold rise up. You know, so is there weaknesses to this build? I'm sorry to say, there is a weakness to every build. Like, you're not gonna be able to do it all on every build, right? But this is the closest emulation to my playstyle, and it is comfortable to me. Now, for cap breakers, if you want to fully utilize this build, in my opinion, when you get your cap breakers at starter 3 or whatever level you get it at, this is what you want to do. Okay, you want to put 3 on post control, because 3 on post control is going to give you post fade phenom on legends. This badge is already OP on Hall of Fame. On Legends, it is different. You will be unstoppable. I don't care what patches they do. If you time your shot and you know how you taking your shot, you will make your post fade shots, bro. You will make them, believe me. You're gonna put 2 on your defensive board to give you Hall of Fame rebound chaser. You see right here it says 96 offensive board or 96 defensive board. So you're gonna put 2 on there to get your rebound chaser on Hall of Fame. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for my cap breakers here. So I want you to take a moment and really think about that. All right. You could put your tier 1 max +1 on your rebound chaser, and that will give you legend rebound chaser. Okay. And then you have your tier 2 slot open. I mean, you could put your tier 2 slot on whatever you want. I put it on Dimer personally because it takes it from gold to Hall of Fame. And you already know what that does. So in theory, let's say if you got this build all maxed out, right? You have Hall of Fame Dimer. You have Hall of Fame set shot specialist. You have legend post fade phenom. And you have Hall of Fame rebound chaser with the potential to have it at legend with your max +1. Now tell me something. Is this build not type crazy? And then when you continue with everything, you're going to see it's going to have shades of Nikola. It's going to have shades of Jack Sigma. And my boy Sabonis. Sneaky Sabonis. If you have absolutely any feedback, I want you to share that in the comments. Feel free to drop a like. Follow for more 2K content. And last but not least, the wisdom never leaves. Yeah!